Welcome back. This time, Africa 54 health correspondent Linord Moudou joins us with a closer look at a very, very painful subject. Linord.
Hello, Vincent. Well, female genital cutting or mutilation comprises all procedures that involve a partial or total removal of the external female genitalia or other injury to the female genitalia organs for non-medical reasons. The United Nations says nearly 125 million women and girls have been cut in Africa and the Middle East. FGMC is mostly carried out on young girls between infancy and age 15. FGMC is a violation of the human rights of women and girls. FGMC causes grave harm to individuals. It is a common practice in Somalia. It is a secret, hidden business seen by those who adhere to it as a rite of passage and by those who oppose it as a means of oppression. 95% of girls in Somalia, ages 4 to 11, will be cut. Risk of severe bleeding, infection, and incontinence are some of the side effects of the procedure. In this Mogadishu hospital, women who have been cut often develop deadly complications during pregnancy and childbirth.
The baby comes into the birth canal, cannot come outside. So it also happens that the baby becomes asphyxiated and later on becomes stillbirth or after a long resuscitation, or can also develop cerebral palsy. Or she can go to C-section because she cannot deliver vaginally, only because she done FGM.
And joining us via Skype from Nairobi, Kenya, with more on the subject is Faiza Mohamed, Director of the Equality Now Nairobi Office. Equality Now's mission is to work for the protection and promotion of the human rights of women and girls around the world. Mrs. Mohamed, welcome to the show.
Thank you, pleasure.
First of all, how do we make sense of the human rights violation of female genital cutting to communities where it is part of culture and tradition?
Yeah, that's a very good question. They don't see it as a human rights violation. They see it as a culture. But many of the women also have experienced this, and they know that it is painful, that they live with the life consequences, that they have to, have pain when they are having their monthly menstruation, as well as when they have their first consummation of marriage, and giving birth is difficult. So all these, when you explain all these processes, the pain that causes are all, contribute to torture, kind of. They get it. But mostly it is attached to religious beliefs and cultural beliefs. So it's a bit difficult to convince them to see it otherwise.
So would you say that
the fight continues?
Would you say that strategically it will make more impact to focus on the health aspect of the culture to have result, or the human rights violation message can also resonate?
No, absolutely. The human rights violation is powerful, and men get it when you converse with them. But at the same time, it is men who are also demanding that girls be mutilated for reasons that, it's a way of controlling sexuality, to ensure that this girl has not been seen by any other man before him. Therefore, when he wants to marry, he wants to see that the girl is, a virgin, and virginity is confirmed through sewing up the girl's vagina so that she cannot have premarital sex. So that's, their way of convincing themselves that this girl's virgin.
Okay.
So there's, yeah.
So then, Equality Now, what is your approach to address this very sensitive subject?
Well, we see it as a human rights violation, and governments have seen it as a human rights violation. African Union has adopted the protocol on the rights of women, and in Article 5, state parties are obliged to have laws against the practice, to educate the communities that it's criminal thing, and prosecute perpetrators. So our role is to make sure that these commitments are honored and that governments are taking a leadership role to protect girls from this harmful practice.
Very well, Mrs. Mohamed. Thank you so much for joining us. That's all the time we have today. Thank you. And that was Faiza Mohamed, Director of the Equality Now Nairobi Office. And that's our Africa Health Network report for today. For more health news and developments, be sure to visit our website, africahealthnetwork.com. Back to you, Vincent.
Well, Linord, thank you very much. And I'll be sure to watch Linord Moudou's health report every Tuesday and Thursday right here on Africa 54.